feeling good, like I should. When in Durga, walk around the neighborhood, feeling blessed.
Hey guys, it's Meg and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm really excited to film this video. I've been wanting to film this video for quite a while now and I've never had the chance to do it. But since we all have a lot of free time on our hand, right now is the perfect time to do this. I don't know if this video is a bit late, but besides that, I'm going to be following a Bob Ross painting tutorial. I love Bob Ross, he is an amazing artist and he makes everything look so easy when he's painting, and he's not a perfectionist, which I like. This is the complete opposite to me. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to painting, so if something doesn't go right I get annoyed and that's not a very good mentality to have. But I think it'll be good if I give it a go. Also, I really like his paintings, so I want to try one myself. So I have different paints to the paint Bob Ross uses. He uses oil paints. I don't have any, so we're going to be using acrylic instead, which I don't think should be too much of an issue apart from it looking as smooth as his will. Mine may look a bit more blocky, but apart from that I think we should be okay. Also, I don't have a wide variety of paintbrushes for this type of painting. So I have some paintbrushes that you use to paint your wall, but I thought they might come in handy. I also have some flat ones here and some thin ones here. So we're just going to play around and see what works. Another thing is that Bob Ross primes his canvas with liquid white. This says it's primed, so this should help, but not too sure. But besides that, I'm really excited and let's get started. So as you can see from my really professional setup, I have my iPad here, which I'm going to be watching the tutorial on, which is balancing on my mirror. Very safe, I know. And then I have my paintbrushes, paint, stuff like that. I'm going to be following the Island in the Wilderness season 29 episode 1 painting. Let's get started. I don't have an easel, so that is why I'm balancing my, oh my god, I can't get this open. That is why I'm balancing my canvas on my back wall, because I don't have an easel to hand. I usually have one, but it is somewhere else and I don't know where it is actually. But besides, it's fine. This will do. I really hope this goes well. But if not, it will just be a happy little accident. Okay. You just saw all the mess behind the board. We're not going to lift that up again. Okay. I also have a pot of water for making it more blendable. I love his videos. They're so therapeutic and so soothing. Good old Bob Ross. Oh my god, my mirror almost fell then. I'm using the acrylics that I think look as closest to his colours as possible, so I just want to point that out. A 2-inch brush. I don't have a 2-inch brush, but this will do.
Right into the bristles. Pull a little paint out, tap the bristles firmly to assure a nice even distribution of paint all the way through the bristles. And let's go right up and we'll take this old brush and just making little X's, little crisscross strokes.
Is that in the middle?
We'll just very quickly drop in like that. And oh my god.
I'm going to add a little bit of white to it as well. I know he didn't, but I want this to be as close to the colours as possible. Okay, and then, oh my god, this is so bad. This is not working. We are already on to a bad start. It's definitely because I'm using acrylic. That is obviously not what you're meant to use. I want this to work. Oh no, I just got some on my wall. Okay. This is so much harder than I thought. Yes, that is so much better. Okay. This isn't 2 inches, but okay. Okay, I'm going to speed this up and get back to you once I've finished it. Okay, it's not perfect, but I think this is the best we're going to be able to do with what we have. So let's move on to the next bit, which I need to rewind because I missed it.
Phthalo blue, it's a very warm blue, very nice. Once again, just tap a little color into it and let's go back up here. And still using our little crisscross strokes, X's. That's all they are.
We're going to use the same brush because this is...
We'll just apply a little bit of the phthalo blue. Something about like so.
The thing is, with Bob Ross, he can literally just make up sceneries in his head. That's what I think is so impressive. Like the way he's just created the sky. I don't know, I just think it's really cool. It's not terrible, but it's not good. so I'm sorry if the camera angle isn't really like on my face, because I know you all want to see my face. I'm joking. I'm trying to get the painting more than anything. The water is helping blend it out so good. If anyone who's like a professional artist is watching this, I'm really sorry. According to Bob, this is only meant to take about 25 minutes, so we'll see. So this is as smooth as I could make the painting look. I don't think it looks that bad, not gonna lie. So now we're ready to move on to the next part. Yeah, I know the cloud's a bit weird, but it's fine.
Still water is always level. And I think today we'll have still water, so pull from the outside in.
I've just realised.
Something about like so.
I've just realised I've done this canvas landscape instead of portrait. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters anyway. I'm gonna try and give this brush a go because this one's more streaky and I think that will be better for water. I'm sorry you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm really trying to make this work.
And I think today we'll have still water, so pull from the outside in. Outside in. Something about like so. Right.
This is probably the most unprofessional paint tutorial you've seen on YouTube. Well, at least I know how to paint water if I ever want to do it. Doesn't look too bad. It's bugging me now that I know that I painted it like the wrong way. But you know what? You can't let that bother you so much. Okay, that's a better angle for you guys, so hopefully you can see more of what I'm doing. Okay, now what does he do now?
Well, I have a little brush going. I want to darken the corners a little bit. I'm going to take a little Prussian blue and just add in the corners here and there. A little bit up there. And we'll go over to the other side and add a little more, and then down to the bottom. And we'll put a little down here too. And then the most fun part of this whole technique is washing the brushes. Since these are oil
Oh my god, he's
paints,
washing the brushes.
we're washing our brushes with odorless paint thinner. Shake off the excess and just beat the devil out of it.
I don't think it's going to be that dark. It's fine, we can blend it. We can blend it. As we blend with acrylic, it's very, very easy to blend. Okay. That looks terrible. Is this going well? You decide. Is it matching up to Bob's standards? Definitely wouldn't say that. Is it on the path to it? Maybe. If I had this in as a project, what would I get? Maybe a C or a D. It's not terrible, but it's not good. Oh, the darkness has just ruined it. It was going so well before. Ew! That is awful. Ew, what the heck? Oh my god. That is so ugly.
Now with a clean brush, and it's relatively dry from just beating it, we'll start in the light area, which is the pink, and we'll blend it all together.
Yes, okay, so he's obviously used like the paint thinner, but I'm just going to use water. I know, let's just not talk about this brush, okay? The paint's been scrubbed away by the water. Oh, let's seamlessly try and join.
Okay, down here we'll just do the same thing.
I need to sit down. My legs are killing me from having to like squat. Do you know what? I actually thought this would look good for acrylic. I don't want to judge it yet because if you think about it, this is only the background. No one's even going to see the background, right? Right? So, like, this is making it so streaky. Ew. Need this brush again. And I've run out of paper towels. You could look at this as either way. You could look at this painting currently as, oh my god, it's not blended, this looks gross, why are there so many harsh lines? Or you could look at the water and think it's so patchy, but has water got a perfect colour and tone to it? No. You could have seen a river that looks exactly like this painting. That's it. The water's looking like that. Let's just move on to the next spot.
Is it anybody can put a little masterpiece on canvas with just a little bit of practice.
Bob, you're being so inspirational.
Take a little white, a little bit of the blue, grab a little more of the titanium.
That's what I've been doing the whole
oil, a light
time.
blue color, mostly pale blue. So watch here, watch here. It's fun. Just take the corner of the brush and just pull down. Something about like so. Make it look like little distant trees, far back in the distance.
And he
A
just
little more color, and we'll just have it.
blended it
There you go. I don't know.
out.
Right there.
Okay. I'm too scared to start. Like, if I mess this up, then it's over. Let's just start in the middle. Oh my god. I'm joking. This is not what it's meant to look like. This is not what it's meant to look like. Oh my god, no. Okay, it's fine. Just keep going, just keep going. I love how you can just draw a line, blend it out, and say these are trees. I'm sorry about the banging. Is this bad? I don't know yet. This kind of looks like a slug. I'm going to use this one to blend it out because I'm making it a bit blocky. The thing is, I don't know if this is good for doing it with acrylic because oil's a lot easier to create this same type of thing with, because like acrylics don't really blend overly well together unless you really layer them out. I'm hungry. Okay, so I'm gonna go for dinner because I'm hungry, and then I'll catch you guys back when I'm back from eating food.
1 hour later.
I'm back from dinner, so now we can continue.
We'd make it a little darker, but the same thing. And we'll come back and let's put another little layer in here. Just touching and pulling downward. That's all we're doing. That's really all we're doing. Something about like that. There. Now we don't know where that goes. It doesn't matter at this point.
I feel like I've gone a bit too far. Wait, no, I think it's okay. I think I've gone a bit high though. It's a happy little accident, it's a happy little accident, it's a happy little accident.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
It's so hard to blend acrylic like this, like so hard. Oof. Yeah, not sure what I think about this part. This paintbrush is gonna annoy so many people. No, that's dripping. No. Oh god. No, it's dripping. I don't like how it's literally taking off. This. Okay. It definitely blends. Oh, but look, it's like the colour completely away. Oh no. Okay, let's continue. Oh, that's really bothering me. Okay, let's just carry on.
Let's take some black, some Prussian blue, and a little phthalo blue. It doesn't matter. We just throw it on there. Crimson too. What the heck? Be brave.
Black and
Be
blue.
brave.
We need black, blue. He added a bit. I don't know what his shade was, but it isn't the shade that I have. And then he added a bit of the crimson, which in my case is Permanent Rose. This is the colour we have going. I think this is pretty similar.
Fan brush. We use fan brush.
Oh, I used a fan brush?
Loaded full of color.
I don't have a fan brush. I don't have a fan brush, but do you know what I do have? I have makeup brush fan brushes. I don't use fan brushes for my face, so we're going to use one of these. So I'm going to use this one. I feel like evil using this, I don't know why. Okay.
Full of color. Both sides. Both sides. Okay, let's go up in here. Now maybe in our world, there lives, it does now, some little trees back in here.
He's
Now
just
these are a
doing
little
that
closer.
separately.
You're seeing a little more
Oh
detail.
my god, I'm
a
actually
little more
scared. I
distinct.
just realised how out of place my mountains are. And the colour, oh my god, the colour. Oh, but look how, oh no. To lighten those up a bit, I'm sorry.
2 very boring minutes later.
That looks better. Okay, right, let's stop focusing on them and move on to this part. Oh my god, this is so scary. Oh my god.
Just drop it in.
These go so quick.
That's exactly what it should do. Don't put too much detail in here. It's too far away. You're not going to see a lot of detail. See these shades? It's basically
How?
that's all paints are for.
This is so hard. It's this is not a good brush to paint with, but I really had no other choice here. I couldn't really do this with any other brush. Maybe that one, but I think that's a bit thick. It just kind of goes for it. I need to stop being so pedantic and just go for it. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm reading this so badly. Why is it suddenly going like why is it like curving? Don't curve. You know what? My trees don't have to be perfect. I mean, is there a tree in nature that's perfect? No. But is there meant to be perfect trees in this painting? Yes. But does that matter? Yes. Is it bugging me? A little bit.
Traditional painting, one of the hardest things to make effectively was reflections. Watch how easy I'll take some of that same color.
Okay. Oh, don't go too fast. Okay. Here's what we have. I guess let's use the big brush. I'm really nervous because if I mess this up, because it's like almost black, this is not going to be a good time. And I really want to finish this, even if it turns out bad.
Okay. I'll go ahead and create that illusion of this down there too. There, just like it.
I've just ruined my lake.
It was at this moment that he knew. He up.
Oh no, that is not good. That is not good. No, I really need to fix this. Oh my gosh. That is the best that I can blend it as, you know.
Watch how easy I'll take some of that same color.
What colour?
Take a 2-inch brush
Oh.
touch and pull down. Just pull straight down.
You're joking.
Go straight down.
I didn't even have to.
Straight down. That doesn't know it. Very lightly go across. There. And instantly we have
I
some
didn't
nice
even have to
reflections.
salvage that.
That's simple.
I was just gonna cover over it anyway. Okay, taking some of this same colour that we made and we're trying to cover up. That looks like reflections. I'm essentially painting with dirty water. I really shouldn't be blending that out that far.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
You know what? We're just gonna deal with that. It's fine. It's gonna get covered by trees anyway.
Looks like a whole different plane, and the white will end up looking like little trunks in those trees.
Ah,
There, easy.
well, that's gonna make
Let's put a little water line.
so
For that
much
we'll use
easier.
liquid white. Pull it out very flat,
Oh, is it
flat as you can get
liquid
it. Cut across, okay? And we can go right up in here, and we can just drop in just a little water line. Just a happy little water line lives back in here somewhere.
With this, I definitely think water with this and acrylic is key. Oh, I'm scared. Well, that's a bit too white. Oh no, it looks like milk. These are meant to be so subtle. His looks so subtle. Move on to the next bit. Okay, so we're using our knife, but for me it's my plastic spatula, and we are taking a case just white. I haven't done it well, but I can see like the effect that this gives, you know. This has taken me about 3 hours just to get this far, and it took him 9 minutes to get this far.
Take some black Prussian blue. I want to put some phthalo green in there. I like phthalo green. Maybe a
Both
little
black,
crimson.
blue and green.
I would just use that brush. Little fan brush. Load some color into it. Both sides of the brush. Both sides. Let's go up in here. Let's have a little evergreen tree.
Oh, I don't know how to do it. Oh, that's wonky.
The line, take the corner of the brush, make a touch. Make another one. And just sort of work from the center out. There it goes. It's easier to do them fast than it is slow, though. Here they come. Just sort of back and forth.
A life hack. I know this works in makeup, but I want to try it with painting. So put the bobby pin here, and then hopefully it should like keep the bristles together. Whoa, that is so cool. I haven't done it like as good as his, but that is so cool. Oh no. Anyway, right, let's make the other tree. To be honest though, overall, even though this hasn't turned out the way I wanted it to, so it's been quite fun, it's been quite therapeutic, so I'm not too mad about it.
5 hours later.
I noticed it started to get a little bit dark, so I've just turned my ring light on. So now we can carry on. This is how it looks in light. Oh, it's currently golden hour outside. It was a lovely time to take Instagram photos, but no, instead I'm trying to follow a Bob Ross tutorial that is failing miserably.
Brush it has that color we made the tree out of it. I go through cad yellow and a little yellow ochre. Immediately we have green.
I do have green, and I could just make my own green, but I want to follow this as close to tutorial as possible, so... Wait, why is mine not as green as his? Also, he had a bit of the previous colour for the tree. I don't know what that was, so we're going to add a tad bit of dark green. I think we have this, I think the same colour. This looks a bit more like Shrek green. That's a bit too much. Oh yeah, that was a big mistake. I shouldn't have added that much. Well, it's fine because we just add yellow. More yellow. Yeah, this is definitely Shrek green. Alright, what do I do now, Bob?
Let's go back. Put some highlights on our little evergreen trees. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, see the tree here? He's saying, don't leave me out. I need you to do. There we are. There we are. Alright, now.
Is it meant to be this luminous? And why is my brush curving? I don't know. I'm sorry. My tree looked so good before that and I've just ruined it. I'm adding more of the dark green. That's too luminous. Exact same green, does not even make a difference. Do I do his friends? Yep, I do all of them. Okay. What is this? I don't know.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Now we need to go in with black to add shadows instead of highlights.
Let's take two thick paint. Mix it back up again. Let's go back up here. Now we can just take this brush. Let's just plop in the indication of some little bushes that live down here. Right down in these little foots. Something about like that.
You need a light green. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight in with this. There's my dirt. Just like this painting.
Me before, I like old big trees.
Oh no.
Let's take a little bit of that color right there.
No, not more trees.
Let's go right in here.
I'm gonna miss it.
This is your bravery test. Take the corner of the old 2-inch brush and let's just begin laying in a basic shape here. Tree lives right there. Right there. And let's just begin laying in a basic shape here. Tree lives right there. Right there. Big tree.
Okay, I think we need the big brush for this. Which isn't really working either. I'm going to try the fan brush. I think it might work. You know what? Apart from this bit, that's not too bad. Hi, so my camera cut out at a certain point. I don't know which point though, which we're not going to talk about it. But I am officially done with this painting. The time is currently 9:10 at night. This painting has taken me about 4 hours to do. I just wanted to come on here and discuss about my experience and what I think about what I've created. At the beginning of this, as you would have known, I was very unsure. The sky wasn't working, it wasn't blending very well. The hills look a bit like hills out of Minecraft. The blending of the lake wasn't very accurate or symmetrical, I guess you could say. Found it hard highlighting the trees as well with the shadowing in the water. But apart from that, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Even though it's not like perfect, and usually with paintings that I try and get perfect, I get stressed out and I stop painting. Don't take it after me, it's not good. It's definitely not perfect and there's a lot that I can improve on. But for my first time, especially using acrylic, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. But even though, like as you would have seen of how stressed I was getting with all this, I still enjoyed it. I was finding it very soothing and calming to paint a nice natural landscape. So yeah, it was really chill, I really enjoyed it. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to comment and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Let me know if you want me to do any more following Bob Ross tutorials. I will 100% do them because of how fun and relaxing this was. Great for the mind and mental health, so I recommend you guys doing this during quarantine because it's really relaxing. That's all from me. Thank you so much for watching and bye. Here's a close-up. Oh my god, my torchlight is on, didn't even realise, and that's just blinded me.
Grace,